Good morning, welcome to Life Ladder personal development tips that we're sharing online right now. It's another murky morning, but this is just a quickie this morning. Is that if you want to change your life, you want to achieve the things you want to achieve, it's just one step at a time. Just one step at a time. So whatever you're working on, whether it's your fitness, whether it's that massive goal that you're going for. It can seem overwhelming sometimes when there are really, really big goals out there, or how could I ever be that person who, or how could I ever achieve that? Literally is step by step. You make a decision every day, and you make a decision with literally every step that you take. So for example, with my fitness, I don't like running very much, but I'm very good at taking one step at a time. My little joke is that I'll only run downhill right now. But what I find is that with every step that I take with that, and making the choice of making it fun for me, is I end up running far farther and getting stronger, feeling that connection in my body and that fitness, and it's amazing. So it's one step at a time, how you want to do it in a way that works for you, because the way that it works for someone else might not work for you. You know, me running for hours on tarmac roads is not me. I'm this kind of girl. Can you see? That's me. That's where I thrive. I'm up here early in the morning, and if I wasn't talking to you, I would actually be running now, honestly. I'm not just saying that, I really would. But it's one step at a time. Make it about how you want to do it, something that's meaningful for you, how you enjoy it, because you're never going to create any change if you don't actually enjoy it. And, you know, what do you thrive in? You know, this is why I couldn't live in a city. This is where I thrive. And one step at a time, and just consciously, and this is again why on Life Ladder we have the 7 steps. It's in all areas of your life. So if you're struggling with motivation for something, what have you decided about what you're choosing to do? Have you decided yet? A lot of the time we don't get things done and we don't take the action because we actually haven't truly decided yet, because either it isn't really what we want to do, or we haven't realised it's what we want to do, or we haven't seen the benefits of it, don't feel the benefits, or we have fears, beliefs that we can't do it, it's not aligned to our values. These are all kind of like the things that we work through in the 7 steps on Life Ladder. Identity, values, beliefs, your memories. You know, if you've got a fitness memory of, constantly falling over in dirty puddles when you're running, then maybe you might not want to do it. That's a silly example, but it's your memories, it's your habits, it's the decisions, and actually your imagination. The powerful things that the human mind can do when it sets its mind to it, and how to use that creatively. So it is literally one step at a time, wherever you're going in life, or whatever you're trying to do. It's just, you know, if you're wanting to stop smoking, it's literally one cigarette at a time. But it's a decision as well. A lot of it comes down to that decision: are you going to stop smoking or not? It's not so much about the nicotine, believe it or not. Having worked as a hypnotherapist and stopped a lot of people smoking, it really, the nicotine is just a really, really small part of that. It's actually about the human mind, the subconscious, your belief about whether you're going to stop, your decision to stop, the value, how does that sit in your values and your health and who you are as a person? And do you imagine a life without smoking? So you can see how all of these things fit together. But just today, whatever you want to change, however small that step may be, take that step. All it takes is one small step. And this is, so I thought I had a dog running behind. So this is why we also, on the Life Ladder platform, we help you track your steps. Because if you have a big goal of, you want to climb Everest, but today you've walked 1 mile, well, that's substantial if you haven't walked a mile before. Celebrate all of that. Celebrate every time you don't pick up that biscuit. Celebrate every time that you make some kind of change. You know, one step at a time. As you can hear my steps crunching on the stony path below me. One step at a time. What will you decide at each of those steps? It comes down to your decision. How does it make you feel inside when you achieve that? So I'll leave it there because I'm on a very windy South Downs and I want you to be able to hear me, but one step at a time. Today, what will you do? What will your next step be?